it's hot today. Hot today. Okay, welcome everybody to today's stream, which is a full tour of this place, the beautiful, the one, the only Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. It's a nice, hot, steamy ass day here in Florida. The real feel on the temp today currently is a balmy 99 degrees. A balmy 99 degrees. So as you enter the Magic Kingdom, the first thing that you are met by is the center hub here. This is not the hub, this is the kind of central hub of the beginning of the park. Here's where the flag ceremony occurs. Also, this is where you can catch the buses and the Main Street vehicles that go up and down the roads here. You have the train station, of course, which you can take from here to all the other lands of the park. You have the train station underneath with different pieces of history. Walt obviously was a big train guy. Was a big train dude. Train nerd, you could call him. The real feel in Phillies 101. Well, hopefully you're not outside at the park in your local park just walking around outside, because when it's this hot, it's walking around is it's an interesting thing. But I haven't streamed in a while, and I'd love to get out here and try to chip away at the weekly goal today. So let's hit the like button. Let's get things going early. Appreciate you all. This is Lost and Found. It used to be where you could get your buttons and all that stuff, but now it's just pretty simply Lost and Found, the Chamber of Commerce. And it's a lot of backstage stuff now too that happens here. If you're somebody that's been coming to Magic Kingdom for a long time, you'll know that this building has served a few different purposes. This is guest services. This is a sometimes meet and greet spot back here. I should actually go into guest services and I should cancel the reservation that I have. This is all one family here, so what I can do is get my reservation canceled. These guys can help me do that real quick while we're waiting. The Castle Stage Show is canceled for 3 weeks. They're doing refurbishments. Okay, there you go. West Philadelphia, born and raised. That's you, Elizabeth. Please wait here for the next available guest relations cast member. Smells so good over here. Popcorn, like that popcorn stand. Popping it all, you can smell it. So nice. I like that. You worked in the same district as Will Smith's mom. He's got a new song too, I guess. I heard through the grapevine.
Everything is not, the only thing that's included with the park is going to be a entrance to the park and the attractions themselves. The shows, but if you want to purchase food or drinks or anything, you still have to purchase that. Unless you have a dining plan through resorts sometimes, that would be through Circus. And that would be
Burned the hell out of my finger last night. nice. I don't think this will work.
My knowledge at least. Okay. But that would be something they would make for your own fire, I feel like. Yeah, as far as that goes, you guys have the tag that was given to you. Which one? Yes, that one. Okay. So this one, you will be able to go on anything that doesn't have a virtual queue.
You said it. Please circle that one so I know not to really press for that.
You can always try. You can always try, but I can't promise you can get on.
I think these people are open.
Well, I usually have to wait for this gentleman to let me know that. Yeah.
He's almost done.
Go ahead. That's my friend Jordan.
Hey man, question for you. I have a reservation and I'm not going to make it over to, and I tried to cancel it on my app, but it says I'm not going to be able to.
Is it dining?
It is a dining. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. Welcome hot home, right? It's nice in here at least.
I renewed your annual pass before. I remember you.
Oh, get out of here. You know what? That's, you know, I think the earrings, I think I'm remembering.
Is it steakhouse?
Yes, sir? Yeah, I was going to walk over there, but I figured this would save me the effort. It's a good memory, man. You take care of a lot of people.
That means you're a superstar.
I guess I must stick out, hopefully in a good way. Hopefully. Okay, good. Good, all right. Thank you, sir.
On your reservation.
That's rad.
Free of charge.
Jordan, thank you. Have a great day.
Great time.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow, what a memory on that guy. Says I renewed your annual pass at Epcot once. I'm like, oh yeah. All right, this used to be where the Sorcerer's Magic Kingdom station was. Before that, it was actually just a fire station. They used to have the fire truck in here, actually. But they've added some little details to the Sorcerer's closed, like the little Dalmatian dogs. And obviously, they took the screens out. And this whole area has become very underutilized. You see a lot of patches from different fire departments across the country. You know, if you notice one of your local fire departments here, you got Oregon, California, Milton, Manitoba. Oh, from Canada in here, huh? State Police New Jersey, Granite City Police Department, Brooklyn, Franklin, Fall River. Hey, Fall River what? Massachusetts? No way. That is Fall River, isn't it? Huh. There's no way. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if that is. I wonder if that's the Fall River that in Massachusetts, like right across where I'm from. I spent a lot of time in Fall River. I'm sure there's a lot of fall rivers, right? It's just like anywhere where there used to be waterfalls, they end up naming them Fall River. I wonder what they utilize this for. What do you guys do in this thing now? Nothing really? It's just kind of an empty space?
People bring patches. Any kind
I
of,
noticed. Incredible
any
how
kind of
many.
rescue. We post their patches in
Yeah, it's really, really
displays.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some places even kind of where I'm from. And some Canada stuff in there too, which is cool. Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Barbershop here. This is where you have to make reservations in order to get your kid's hair cut. I've never been into the barbershop. It's really cool. I mean, I could, you know, I guess we could look at it real quick, right? This is a full tour of the Magic Kingdom after all. Mr. Sargento, how are you doing, sir? It's great to hang out with you yesterday. We all had a blast. So like I said, this is the Main Street Barbershop. This is where you're going to make your little reservations. You can get your hair cut here. It's pretty cool in terms of that. Hi. That's awesome, right? Only 3 chairs. Yeah, cool. So your baby's first haircut, $28. Your child's haircut's $20. Your adult haircut's $21. And a beard trim is $8. There's all the accreditations of everybody that works here and stuff. So back in the day, it used to be kind of a reservation only. I'm not sure how it works. It still is, yeah. So is there ever opportunity? Not that I get my hair cut often, but for walk-up stuff.
If
like
we get
people-
ahead of schedule, yes.
Yeah.
And that does happen a lot.
And it's all about just coming in here and asking the day that you're here, and yeah. How do you go about scheduling like your kids' haircuts and stuff? It is, yeah. Harmony. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Harmony Barbershop. Search for that and through the My Disney Experience app, and you will be able to make your kids a haircut appointment. So, like I said, this is the center hub of the front of the park. The parade comes all the way down here, exits out through backstage here. The flag ceremony happens here. The Dapper Dans used to happen up here. They don't anymore. They now happen on Main Street, USA. I believe they're out right now. Well, they might not be. No, they're not. I heard them before, but they're already in. They usually perform right here. So across adjacent from guest relations, you have Town Square Theater and Tony's Town Square Restaurant. Tony's Town Square is an excellent meal. In my opinion, really one of the better meals that you can have, although the menu has changed a lot and they've ruined certain things, like the fried mozzarella that was here used to be phenomenal. Stuff like that has been modified and changed several times, never back to its original for whatever silly reason. Again, if you guys are enjoying yourself, please make sure you hit the like button, share out the stream. If you'd like to donate towards the weekly goal, it would really go a long way this week. $5, $10, $20, it all goes a long way. If you're somebody that's always wondering, when's the best time to do it, it's going to be this week, because I'm going to be out here grinding in the heat for you guys, because this is what it's all about, being down here and having this channel. Getting after it and coming to quote-unquote work. It's hot, though, I'll tell you that. Yeah, what's a haircut? We don't know. Yeah, I know, exactly. Not that I get my hair cut often, it's always I do. And here you now have art. There used to be pins, magic bands. There are now pins back in here a little bit, actually, behind the counter. If you were to follow this, all the way down, it leads to the exit of Mickey's Meet and Greet, or Tinkerbell's Meet and Greets used to exit. It's a hat shop, more or less. There's a custom hat personalizer here. Like, you can get whatever you want stitched onto your hats. They've got blank hats, bride hats, groom hats, kid hats, ears. I mean, you can get a ton of stuff done back here. Again, as with everything, it's an extra charge on top of the already expensive trip that this is, but that's okay. If it's something that you're gonna, for your kid, you want to get them their first trip, or if it's their birthday, or you want to do something special, sometimes that's a fun, unique keepsake right there. So we're going to walk up the center of Main Street so that I can crush both sides at once. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible here. All right, in the confectionery, which is this side here, the white side of the building, you'll find all kinds of amazing treats. Sweet. Mostly. Made here in the Magic Kingdom. Most of them. Besides, of course, like the pre-packaged stuff. Some of that's also made by Lake Buena Vista Distribution. They do some of that on property as well. But the confectionery is the home for all things sweet. On the other side, across from the confectionery, you have the Emporium. This is Disney's largest store outside of World of Disney. It spans all the way from this front store all the way to Casey's Corner. It almost takes up the entire left side of Main Street, just the Emporium itself. It's a massive building. Everything you could imagine really is usually inside of there. Anything that you usually could use for like Disney merch, you're gonna find it there. It's just not quite as big as World of Disney is. Okay, so this used to be where they showed movies, actually. They showed movies here back in the day, the theater. But now it's used as kind of an overflow for merch and things like that. The next shop here is more fine kind of Dooney and Bourke's, watches. You got your Pandora section here at Magic Kingdom. It's in the back of this. Uptown Jewelry, it's called. Uptown Jewelry also spans a couple stores. Again, your home for all things Loungefly, Dooney and Bourke, or anything that's kind of fancy or really Pulitzer stuff. Everything's going to be inside of here. You have one of the only really the only offshoot of Main Street that makes it seem a little bit bigger, I think. Right? I think that that's the point of this alleyway. It always has been, to make Main Street seem like it's an actual street that other things lead off of. Here, iconically, is the silhouettes. You can have your silhouettes done here. This is where this thing has been posted up for its entire existence. To my knowledge, this is just my Disney tour here. I'm not going to give you a tour of a place that I don't remember being. I only started coming here in the early 90s. Again, on your right here, after we pass the street, you have a Rabbit's Brothers. Rabbit's Brothers is home of all your fine crystal and glass things that you can get here at Disney. Obviously, you know, iconic things like the $280,000 now castle, which is insane. You've got our first actual stop in Starbucks, the Main Street Bakery, as it's called. The Main Street Bakery. I think I'm gonna get myself maybe a refresher. Again, if anybody would like to help support these crazy adventures we go on, I appreciate y'all. I have the links pinned in the top comment there. This girl was like, I'm getting right up in there. She was a line. You don't have to look at stuff though. Huh. You're a good man, Sergeant. I appreciate you. We had a lot of fun. It was an adventure and a half we went on. Hey, how are you? Could I just get a grande chocolate cold foam cold brew, please? Thank you.
Is there anything else for you?
That's going to do it for me. It's going to be Tom. Tiana. Sweet, can I use this and I'll Apple Pay you the difference? Which one? Gotcha, thank you. This time of year, you know what I mean? It's gonna get up to like 110 real full today.
Oh, not that bad.
It's not that bad. I said 110 real fill. He said that's not that bad. We were chanting Tom does Disney, Tom does Disney, Tom does Disney. Oh man. So you'll notice that I've got an upgraded piece of gear on me today. After many summers of enduring this heat out here, I've decided to buy the portable neck air conditioner. And this thing is no joke. The back plate on it gets so cold. And it's literally keeping me degrees colder than I would be. Thanks to my grandma. What a nice lady. I called her to talk to her, see what she was up to. I heard she got a new house. She's doing some moving. And she was telling me, she's like, how the hell do you get out there when it's so hot? I said, it's actually kind of hard to be out there when it's this hot. I said, but what I was thinking about is maybe get one of these portable neck air conditioners because they, I've read good things. Lo and behold, works well. I'm not a fan. A portable air conditioner. Thank you. Yeah. For nobody in here, it's a little hard to get up to that line. For there being nobody in this place, it's a little hard to get up there. Okay, at the end of Main Street on both the left and right side, you are going to have Casey's Corner, which is your hot dog emporium here. Casey's has a great seasonal hot dog usually. Right now it's a barbecue thing. They've always got corn dog nuggets. They've always got some kind of little dessert that's chocolate usually, like a baseball brownie. Casey's is pretty good. It's good, quick, it's expensive. It's the one thing I'll say about Casey's and Ginger's and hot dogs in general. When you go to a place like a Coney Island hot dog and get dogs for $3.50 or something, loaded. And then here you come to Disney, like a normal steamed bun hot dog is $10. At Walmart, it's $1.50. I'm not saying that, hot dogs are hot dogs, right? Here you have the parlor, which is the ice cream joint. Edie's, they're serving in here, pretty cool. Gina, Lauren, hello. Hope you guys are having a great day. All right, let's get our tour done. Like I said, if you guys want to help on the weekly goal, it's going to go a long way today. I kind of have to be a little adamant about it because I'm a little short on funds right now, which is not a good feeling for me. I'm always open and honest with you guys about stuff like that. I typically don't like talking about when I'm got drama going on, but I really need to be out here grinding away and hopefully make a couple bucks. So you can see that the Plaza has been walled off completely. They must be doing a massive refurbishment to the front of this thing. One of the possibilities is that they could be expanding this joint, right? Because the Plaza is a very small restaurant. It's only got about 20 tables inside. If you compare that to a place like Be Our Guest with almost 100 tables, it's very hard to seat people. The waits always takes forever. Reservations are harder to get. So they could be expanding the Plaza. That would be one thing. They could just be redoing the outside, getting some fresh paint on this thing. Rob, hello sir, how are you doing? Great to see you, and thanks for always sharing out the stream. It means the world to me. Man, this thing is good today. That chocolate cold foam hits good when it's hot like this. This is called Tomorrowland Terrace. Tomorrowland Terrace has a lot of different things that they've done here. At different points, it's been a restaurant. Tomorrowland Terrace has been a full-on restaurant. It's been a lounge. But what it serves as its primary function right now is for dessert parties. Firework dessert parties occur up here. There's two levels to this. Most of the time, there's two different parties that happen. There's a party that happens up on this level, where you have access to all this. This is like a drinking kind of party. You can get booze and stuff. Down on the other side, in that kind of middle section, is the same. But down on the very front, they use for the firework view dessert party. As you can see from here, you wouldn't be able to see a single thing, right? If you choose this one, they bring you out into the hub grass. They give you your own little kind of section. And it works out well. I personally have only ever done one, count it, one dessert party in my life. It was, I want to say, probably the day before the parks closed for COVID. Probably, that would be my guess. Although I could go back and look at exactly what day it was. It was within days of the park closing for COVID because we knew that it was happening. This is the purple wall. As you walk this thing, you'll see people taking pictures with this all the time. The purple wall became an iconic Instagram wall. Kind of at the dawn of Instagram. It was probably like 2016-ish, somewhere around there. Now we are in Tomorrowland, everybody. Tomorrowland, gosh, how many times has it changed? How many themes has it had? Its new sign is still only within the past like 5 years. The encounter got taken away. It was Stitch's Great Escape. Stitch's Great Escape ran until, I want to say, 2016, 2017, 2014, something like that. Since then, this building has been absolutely abandoned. The only thing that they do in there is a Stitch meet and greet during Halloween. It's usually Elvis, Stitch, and he meets inside of this building. Sometimes they'll do little kind of preview things in here using this back entrance, but really the building does not get used anymore at all. Here you have, howdy ho! Good to see you. Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor Interactive show where you can go with your kids. It's a screen. The monsters will talk to you. You can text in jokes. They select people out of the audience to kind of have little funny special moments with. What's up there, top sevens? Wish Diz would do something like that again. I know. Well, the space is, we all know the space is there. Not being used for anything at all, so. Monster dad jokes, that's right. Next to Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, you have Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. This is another interactive ride where you get to shoot, you get to decide how good you do on it. It spins, that's the other fun part about it. You get to choose, the motion of the ride. Next to that, you have this kind of back area, which very rarely gets used for anything except for meet and greets. Sometimes you'll find Chip and Dale in their Tomorrowland outfits down here. You'll find Buzz Lightyear down there. Halloween parties, you'll find Lotso and things like that down there. So, actually, right now there is a meet and greet happening, and it's with Stitch. So that just goes to show what I was talking about. Now, this is a meet and greet spot usually back here on this wall. So right now they've got Stitch out there. If you can see way back there, Stitch. I'm not really trying to walk all the way back there because it's hot. Carousel of Progress is the oldest ride in the Magic Kingdom, fun fact, because this ride was made for the World's Fair. It predates the Magic Kingdom considerably. Yeah, considerably. So. And we are the ones that possess it. Of all the Disney parks around the world, we, Walt Disney World, are the ones that had Walt Disney's original Carousel of Progress. So that's one of the last kind of nods to the OG Disney that really exists anymore. Speaking of OG this park, we have the People Mover. The People Mover was a California favorite when the park first opened, but they had a lot of issues that our People Mover has never had. So we continue to get to enjoy the People Mover while the Californian variant of it has been closed since, early 2000s or something, when they tried to turn it into a fast-paced ride, and it ruined the structure. Do you think they'll announce any new Magic Kingdom stuff at D23? Yes, I think they'll announce the expansion of Frontierland. I do believe the Frontierland expansion will be announced at D23 this year. This stage is also used mostly for parties. Things like Halloween, Christmas, these have jumping little parties that go on down here. Other than that, it's been a meet and greet for people like Buzz Lightyear and Stitch for a long time, but now it seems like they're really just not using the stage. Here you've got Joffrey's, the only Joffrey's location here at Magic Kingdom. It's called the Revive. And this is also where you can get the Mission to S'mores, which is a specialty drink here at Magic Kingdom that you can only get here at Magic Kingdom. Yeah, this pop-up pin thing, it's been here for, I don't know, a couple of years. It kind of just supplements the main pin place. Knee brace detected. I feel like the people wearing them now actually have injuries. When before it was 100% for show and DAS. Ha! That's funny. Well, I mean, I will tell you, I know some people personally who have gotten DAS so far through the system that absolutely do not need it. So you can still abuse it, sadly. Sadly, the system is going to sadly still be wrought with abuse. This used to be called Tomorrowland Light and Power Company, but it is now the Tomorrowland Launch Port, something like that. I forget the actual name of this place now. Launch Port or something like that. But now it's basically just a Tron, Star Wars, anything that's out of this world kind of gift shop. All your Tomorrowland gear. Specifically, also obviously the exit for Space Mountain. That's why all these people are walking out of here. I've never been a big fan of any store that has a ride exit attached to it, including the Pirate store and this store. I feel like they just get way too busy. These were like the little Tron figures that you could build, and you could come back here and you get them personalized, kind of like what they have at Pandora with the little Avatar guys. Oh, here they are right here. You can put it on the little bike. This is the disc. The disc goes on the backpack, which is right here. Hey, can I ask you a question? Do the rings, do they interact with like the land at all? Like,
No. So
No.
they're a Bluetooth speaker, so they can connect to your phone.
no way. It's a speaker. Get out of here. That is crazy. Wow, it's loud too. Oh, it feels good in the hand. Oh, and it makes...
Yeah, it has two modes. It's got like a play mode where it just kind of makes noises. If you have
that's
one
so
of the
cool.
chips in it, it'll play the voice lines from whatever character.
Oh, so it's like a holocron too in that way. So it's very combination of all Disney learned. Yep. And that's Bluetooth speaker where you can just play whatever you...
Yeah, you
Wow,
just
that
connect
is
it to your
so cool. And it goes on your backpack so you can play music off your backpack. I'm surprised I've never seen anybody walking around playing music. Well, thanks for that. That's very cool. This is sick. Thank you. Very cool. So it does not interact with the land, but it has like a play mode. That's fun. Okay, fuel rod station is back here as well. What you have here, back here, we're not going to take the full walkway, but this is Tron, of course, Light Cycle Run, Disney's second newest ride now. Tiana is now trumping this in terms of its newness. This is Disney's second newest ride of the Magic Kingdom, an import from Shanghai. It's fun, it's short. If people complain about that big time, the shortness of it, I think, is the biggest pet peeve. But it's fun. I've only been on it 3 times, I think. It's something I haven't like beat to piss because I don't want to do that to it. Yeah. There's also a stand here that has some kind of futuristic things like ice creams, and used to have wontons, there's different drinks, and there's also a pathway underneath Tron that will lead you to Storybook Circus. We are not going to take that because we are doing a tour of basically the main kind of walkways. This is Tomorrowland Speedway, known as Autopia on the other coast. Tomorrowland Speedway got cut in half for the addition of Tron. Tron took up the entire backside of the circuit. So this ride got refurbished back in, I want to say 2017. No, 2019 maybe. And kind of continued its refurbishment until when the park was closed. And then when it had reopened, I believe my timeline's here. I could be off a little bit, but Tron is the responsibility for the half of that ride getting taken away. I will say when they did the refurb of this, I thought it was ridiculous that they didn't reach out. I mean, now that I know Elon doesn't like Disney, I didn't know that before, but Fisker, Rivian, there's a lot of, I mean, even people like Aptera, there's a lot of electric car companies out there. Toyota, for crying out loud. There's a lot of electric car companies. The Prius was one of the first electric cars, you know? Why not get in touch with one of these major motor companies and have them do an electric refurbishment of Autopia, you know what I mean? It would help in a couple ways. Number one, there's nothing Tomorrowland about an old, like, combustion style car. It's loud, it stinks, it's, yeah, I don't know. It was a huge, huge missed opportunity. Underneath the Astro Orbiter up there, which is a fun kind of Dumbo-like ride, what you have here is Launching Pad. Launching Pad has your pretzels. It also has a couple themed hot dogs itself. You used to have jerk chicken. It's got frozen Cokes, things like that. You've got a DVC booth here. If you're somebody interested in DVC, you have a DVC booth. Obviously, you've also got the little spaceship place that has the spaceship from that movie. I always forget the name, My Rocket or whatever, My First Little Rocket. That's the actual prop from that movie on top of this. And you also have a popcorn stand, ice cream stand that used to be, oh, it's not there anymore. It used to be. So, yeah, over this way, you've got anti-gravities. Need a place to drop a deuce in the park series soon. Oh, I could, believe me, I got all those places. I know places where you can go take a quiet poop that would blow your mind. Nobody's gonna walk in there at all because people don't know these bathrooms even exist. Most of them, at least. I gotta give myself my first little wipe off because, dude, it is a cooking. Cooking outside. I haven't heard a bathroom called a washroom in a long time. Yum. That was delicious. Good coffee. You guys like to help support my coffee habits, my Disney habits. We really got to harp on the weekly goal today. I got to see a little bit of action on it today. If possible, no pressure, guys. This is obviously, the streams are free to enjoy. But anybody who'd like to help support the adventures, those links are pinned. And even if we could really kind of crowdsource it today, like 10s, 5s, these things can all add up very quickly. So if you'd like to help support the adventures, please consider clicking either of those links. After we go into Anti-Gravities for ice cream, we can come over here to, oh God, what is this? Star Traders. Star Traders has a brand new Baymax fanny pack that is dope. Look at this thing. How super cool is that? It's great to see Baymax getting some love on the hat and everything. Oh yeah, oh, the new mug too. Oh wow. It's not a Spirit jersey, is it? No, it's not. Star Traders has always been kind of an interesting store in terms of, it's really just, again, an overflow store. It has overflow from the Emporium, it has overflow from the Tomorrowland Light and Power, whatever it's called now. They've got a lot of overflow. I love this Spirit jersey. I love this. This is the best new Spirit jersey they've had in a long time. It's really cool. clean. All the characters on it are great. Oh, look at that, there's an Osher pen on the board. See, Pierce, if you were here right now, you could trade for that Osher pen right there, and that's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. There's an Osher box pin right on the board. If I had any pins at all that were worth trading, I would trade them. But I don't, because I got nothing but great pins. Huh. Sadly, all I ever have now are great pins. I'll tell you right now, only with the 10-minute wait. This ride typically is not something you're going to have to wait forever for. In Universal, my best semi-secret spot is in Isle of Adventure. Spot is an island in Seuss Landing right before the bridge to Harry Potter. Seuss Landing goes to... Doesn't Seuss Landing go into the Lost Continent before it goes into Harry Potter, homeboy? I mean, I haven't been to Universal in a year and a half, but we were there every day for a little while. I thought I could have swore to God that went into Lost Continent first. Lost Continent has a killer bathroom tucked back there. But I don't really, you know, I can tell you some bathrooms as we go here. So anyway, now we're moving into what I like to call New Fantasyland. Some people just call it Fantasyland, but that's not fair because there already was a Fantasyland back in the day, and it's not this. This is New Fantasyland. Starting New Fantasyland, on that side you have the Cheshire Cat Cafe, home of the Cheshire Cat Tale. They've also got this new kind of slushy that they've had for a long time that's kind of, you know, defining that stand is the best word to use. Here in the middle, you have the teacups, legendary among Disney fans. Another ride that you can kind of choose your intensity. You can get in that thing and just kind of hold it steady, or you can get in that thing and just go absolutely bananas. You will see people of all sorts in there doing many different types of rides. Priscilla, Edwin, great to see you guys. Okay. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which took over the center of New Fantasyland. If you were to think back, what this used to be was all flat, and it was 20,000 leagues under the sea with the Nautilus, right? It used to be able to go underwater. It was fake kind of underwater, but real kind of as well. Seven Dwarfs took over that entire space. You have to remember, this is a full roller coaster that just sits in the middle of Magic Kingdom. It's very unsuspecting in terms of, a lot of the time when you put a roller coaster in somewhere, if you think about Guardians, if you think about Space, if you think about Tron, if you think about Big Thunder, if you think about even Barnstormer, they kind of take up a chunk of space that's really just the roller coaster. But what Mine Train does is provide this almost natural hill that breaks up the entire land, and it doesn't scream when you look at it right away, roller coaster. Obviously, when you see it go by, you understand that it is a roller coaster, but when you look at this just unsuspectingly, it really just seems like a natural kind of thing that helps break this park up. So for me, Mine Train is maybe the best themed ride in all of Disney World. It's incredibly inconspicuous. It doesn't require some big show building like Rock and Roller Coaster or Guardians or any of these things, you know? It's the definition of, you know, what Disney's good at. All right, into Storybook Circus we go. This is going to be a quick little one and done. So there's a new thing that they added back here. You saw me do it a couple months ago. The Smell-a-Fints. You can smell some of the Smell-a-Fints actually as soon as you walk in here nowadays, especially like the cotton candy one that blows over. So you can get your map for that right here and then walk around and get your reward. Dumbo is here. Double Dumbo is now known to me. Double Dumbo, presented by Sensi, the people that run the little elephant thing. Double Dumbo's cool because originally there was just one Dumbo. We ended up putting in a second Dumbo to help with the capacity. And what's nice about this ride is that inside you don't have a normal queue. It's one of Disney's only rides that they have like almost like everybody's got a DAS, you know? Or everybody's got a light lane. Wherein you get to go in the line and wait a little while. You know, you can let your kids run around in the thing, and then when it's time to jump in the ride, you can. That's how it used to be, at least. I know that Dumbo might have changed that. I've heard from people that it doesn't really work like that. But maybe if you're an old school Disney person, you remember like Stacy Must Do Disney. That used to be one of the highlights she would say about Dumbo, is that, you know, you don't have to wait in line the way you usually do. Here we have Barnstormer, a ride that we love on this channel. I mean, truly, we used to ride Barnstormer every single night after Happily Ever After. I'd watch it at Ariel and walk right over here and ride this thing as many times as they'd let me. Our record, 11. So very difficult. We tried to beat it the other day, but it didn't really work. We did try, though. This is the Fantasyland station to the train. This is a splash pad for your kids. Looks like the train just got out, so we're going to cut up this way because I don't want to walk into every single person. Up here we have the meet and greets for this side of the park, as well as lots of seating and a covered area back there that has been underutilized for a long time as well. They do a dance party in there during the Halloween and Christmas parties, but they do not. You'll hear that a lot from me, that there are certain sections of this park that they only use during parties, which I've always thought is ridiculous. I mean, come on, there has to be something you can put in there during the, you know, normal park hours. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Do or do not, there is no try. Ha, what's up, Daddy-O? How are you? So there you go. Also, Big Top being the main merchandising location in this section. We will come in here. It's worth showing off. Their theming is fantastic. It's truly like you're in a Big Top. There's a pin board in here as well. Pin boards in just about every merch location. Again, for merchandise, it's mostly an overflow, but one thing that they do have in here that they won't have in any other location is this, the caramel popcorn that you can usually only find at the Caramel Kucha. Caramel Kucha, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, moved several of their items to different spots in the park. So at first, you could only get the popcorn at Caramel Kucha. You could only get the Werther's bars. You could only get the caramel butter bar. You could only get these things at Caramel Kucha. But now you can get them at just about every park. Has, you know, Zuri's Treat Shop has options for them. Here they have options for them. I'm trying to think in studios. I don't believe there is an option for the Werther's yet. But yeah, anyway. Very cool. And they have haystacks in here now, which is crazy. Oh, and they have the new mint Mickey bar cookie. That's pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good selection of stuff up here. I would prefer to come here than the confectionery, although when I say that, the confectionery has the popcorn, so... Well, look at what's here. But you know what's not here? Freaking hidden Mickey bags, man. I haven't seen a hidden Mickey bag in any of these stores that I've walked through so far. Because they're not here, that's why. Yep, I haven't seen a hidden Mickey. Oh, there's 2 pin boards in here today. Wow. Fancy. They should have made that mint bar an ice cream bar. I know, wasn't that stupid? I completely agree. I concur. I told you where they are. Well, last weekend. No. Those things are sold out everywhere. But I know, I feel you. Here's the thing with the hidden Mickeys. I thought they'd come in and they go out, like people can't really decide. Alright, so now that we have left Storybook Circus, we're going back, technically, into New Fantasyland. This is the backside of Mine Train. Again, why I usually like to say that this is a good split for the park, because Mine Train, again, from this angle, this doesn't scream roller coaster. It screams more just a real natural kind of thing in the middle of the park. Here you have Ariel's meet and greet. Ariel in the Grotto, one of the only standalone meet and greets that you can find here at Magic Kingdom in terms of theming and that kind of thing. Most of the time it's not as well themed. Ariel in her grotto is a very unique, in my opinion, special meet and greet. This is also a DVC location here. Here is Prince Eric's Village Market is what it's called. Here you can get your turkey leg, your jumbo pretzel, or you can get your seaside serenade, which is pina colada, slushy topped with curacao and blue boba pearls. You get a pickle in a pouch. Huh. That's funny. Here you have Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, the longest named ride in all of the park. Also has one of the most beautiful queues. This is another new addition to what was New Fantasyland's expansion. There was nothing in place of this before. Technically, I guess you could say that was the Nautilus as well, but I don't know if it stretched quite this far back. I guess it could have, not the inside of that, that's for sure. Another huge expansion to New Fantasyland is this area that is Belle's area. Maurice's Amazing Popping Machine, which is the popcorn cart over here. It's one of the only themed popcorn carts. Most of the time they are not themed. You have Bonjour Gifts, which is Belle's gift shop. You have Gaston's Tavern, of course, which has the LeFou's Brew and the giant cinnamon roll. And they used to have the Gray Stuff Cupcake, but I've heard that's gone away. So they're only at Springs, as far as you know. Yeah, they'll be gone from there. They'll be gone everywhere. They probably finally actually sold out of the first round. I mean, not permanently or anything. I'm just saying they're like, at least for the first round of the first wave, I guess the best way to put it. Again, I'm just going to continue to kind of harp on the weekly goal a little bit here, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you hit that like button for me. That goes a long, long way towards the adventures. If you want to help share it out, let new people find the stream, and again, if you'd like to really help support the adventures, we come out here and we live this life as a crowd-funded adventure thanks to you guys. And I am like I said a little bit earlier, I'm being a little bit more open towards how my life is right now. I definitely got to be out here, and I definitely got to be grinding away. If any of you appreciate that and you'd like to throw in towards the weekly goal, I would appreciate you. On this side of Fantasyland's kind of inner nook, we have Pooh Bear, adjacent to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Pooh Bear took the place of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Rolling, 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 yeah! Mr. Toad's was one of my favorite rides as a kid. I adored it. Core memory for me of the Magic Kingdom. Sad that I didn't get to ride it before it was changed back in the day, but what can you do? So yeah, Pooh Bear took the place of Mr. Toad's. It also has an exit gift shop. It's very small. It's themed though, at least. It's not overflow like so many of the other gift shops are. Although it has overflow from the gift shops, it's themed. And you could almost say the other shops have the Pooh Bear overflow rather than this place has the overflow from them. All Pooh Bear themed, 100%. Good. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm really digging this neck fan here today. This thing's doing work. Very impressed with the neck fan so far. I've had it on for a full hour and it's just killing. That neck plate on the back is keeping me so cool.
I like.
Next to Pooh Bear, you have some options for food. Storybook Treats, which in the past had things like the Peter Pan float, the Arendelle Aqua Cone. It now has a Rapunzel lemon kind of themed sundae. Also next to that, the Friar's Nook. This is where you're going to find good desserts options. I'm sorry, good breakfast options. Lots of. Oh, they have Tiana's Billions here. Interestingly enough, did you know that? This is where they are. Also, the cheddar bacon and ranch tots and the dog. Yeah, definitely more of a breakfast option than a lunch option. It's not a party without him, that's right. It is not a party without him. So listen, this is the backside hub, I like to call this, right? There's two hubs to the castle. There's one in the front, there's one in the back. The castle, fun fact, anyway, that's Disneyland knowledge. So over here you have Prince Charming's Regal Carousel. This is the oldest ride in Magic Kingdom besides Disney. That's a non-Disney ride, technically. This operated for a long time before Disney purchased it and rethemed it into Prince Charming's Carousel. The carousel is very old, I forget, 100 years old or something crazy like that. Here you have what was once Snow White's Scary Adventures, has been taken over by Princess Fairy Tale Hall. Princess Fairy Tale Hall is where you can meet Tiana, Rapunzel, Cinderella, and what they like to call a traveling princess. Usually most of the time it's Elena of Avalor. Next to that you have Sir Mickey's, which is kind of like a Bippity Boppity Boutique, although that's actually Bippity Boppity Boutique across the way. This is like the kind of knockoff Bippity Boppity Boutique, I like to consider it. It has a lot of princess-themed dresses and prince-themed things for your kids. From here, you can also go back down to Tomorrowland, or you can cut down towards Liberty Square. We're not going to do that because we're on a full tour, so we're going to continue this way. The Sword in the Stone here is a classic Disney thing. Obviously very popularized by a lot of the recent hype with TikTok and things like that. Obviously people like JoJo, pulling the Sword from the Stone, those views, some videos that gets millions and millions and millions of views. The Sword in the Stone has certainly become more popular, I think, than it ever was. I remember back in the day there was actually characters that would interact with the Sword in the Stone, Lady Guinevere and some other guy. And they would kind of coach you through it, and then sometimes I think one of them had the button or the ability to help pull the sword up, so for kids they could like set them up for it. It was really cool. It wouldn't happen all the time, but it would happen several times a day. A lot of the character stuff, Citizens of Main Street, all that, Citizens of Hollywood, all that stuff is gone. The trolley show that used to happen, a lot of it's just gone. And I don't think it's ever coming back. So we came from that way, which was Be Our Guest. Oh, I forgot to point out Be Our Guest. What the hell's the matter with me? As we passed Belle's and Gaston's and we came across the bridge, obviously off to our right there was Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest was the biggest addition to New Fantasyland. Huge restaurant, incredible. If you've never been to Be Our Guest, I can't suggest it enough. Even if you're not in love with the food, the experience is incredible. Really, really beautiful place. 10 out of 10, must do. You have Pinocchio Village House here in the middle. Pinocchio Village House is cool. It has some seats that you can see down into It's a Small World. Unique in that way that it has ride views. There's not a lot of those around Disney property. I think of maybe like Santa Angel in Mexico. You can see 3 cabs, but other than that, we don't have a lot of this. Garden Grill, you can see a little bit of Living with the Land. At Pinocchio's, they're going to serve things like chicken tenders, pizzas, normal kid fare, pasta. Behind us, we have Mickey's PhilharMagic. Mickey's PhilharMagic is a 3D show, sing-along kind of thing. People love it. It's a good way to beat the heat. It's something we can't stream because it has tremendous copyright issues. But yeah, it's a great Great attraction, like kind of must-do thing if you're not me and you're streaming. This is the exit gift shop to PhilharMagic. I know it has a name. I'm probably spacing on it. Again, I am not getting any pins or even really looking for pins. I'm just trying to note the situation. And the situation is that there are no hidden Mickeys anywhere. Not here in the Magic Kingdom, at least. Oh, it's that lady with the big old. It's that lady with the big old scooter that has all the pins on it.
Right. Didn't make the cut of the top. Exact top.
This is the entrance to Pinocchio Village House here. Here you have Peter Pan's Flight, which is one of the most classic attractions in all Magic Kingdom. I love it. One of the most unique ride vehicles also, if you think about it. There's not a lot of rides that pick you up into the sky and, you know, give you that top-down view. Most of the time you're in a boat or you're in a different type of ride vehicle. Small World, of course, is about as classic of an attraction as you could ask for. Rapunzel's bathrooms, which were a more recent addition to the Magic Kingdom. Gets complaints from some people. They don't like that, you know, Rapunzel's tower is visible from certain parts of the park, or that it overhangs the Haunted Mansion. Or there are some things about it that don't make any sense. Its theming is very forced, in my opinion. I will say I won't do a lot of this kind of extra stuff, but one of the things I've always said about Small World is that I believe that other small worlds around the world, including Disneyland's, is far superior to ours. So, what we should do at some point, and I don't know if it'll ever happen, but Small World right here, and Rapunzel's tower up here and her waterfall, this could all turn into a ride. This could turn into a Rapunzel-themed ride, much like what we just got in Fantasy Springs. They could put that into where Small World is, and it would make this area kind of a Rapunzel-themed area, a Corona Kingdom, because that's where she's from. I don't know. You know, I've always thought that. I don't know why Disney doesn't really pull the trigger. I think there's something about Small World that's just not as good as the other ones. So I don't know why we have such a attachment to it. I think we should just let it go. Get a Rapunzel ride in there. Anyway, down here you've got the classic, the one, the only Haunted Mansion, which has quite a wait today. Outside of Haunted Mansion, you have its gift shop, Memento Mori. It does not lead into its gift shop, which is nice. It's a ride that doesn't pigeonhole you with wanting to get merch as you leave it. Over here, you have Columbia Harbor House. This is our first stop in what is Liberty Square. We're moving from, I mean, technically Haunted Mansion is too, but we're moving from what is Fantasyland to what is Liberty Square. I'm gonna get some water. Hi. I'm gonna get some water because I am about as hot as I could be. Hello. About as hot as a human being could possibly be. So what I'm gonna do is go get some water. They told me to just go up here and grab a cup of ice water. That's what she said. Hi, can I just have a cup of ice water? Thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you, upstairs here is a bathroom that's pretty damn quiet. There's a bathroom over the top of this place that is super quiet. Wow, it's a heavy door. As we take this tour of the Magic Kingdom, I have to express that it's very important if you're going to be here in the summer, which is what we're doing right now. One of the most important things that you have to remember to do is just drink water. Heat really can't hurt you. The only way the heat can really hurt you is if you don't have water in you. If you have water in you and you continue to perspire, etc., you can really survive heat. I think the people that struggle out here the most are the people that just drink soda, they drink coffee. I mean, I drink coffee too, but I'm talking about just that's all they drink. You know, they pick one thing and that's just all they drink, and it's not water. You're doomed out here, you know? Doomed. So I just suggest that even if you're not a water person, that you do your absolute best to try to drink as much water as you can when you're out here. Here we have Liberty Square Market. Liberty Square Market also got a refurbishment a couple years ago to expand out to all this extra seating. At first it was a nothing burger. It was just this stand up here. You'd get stuff, you'd walk around, you'd try to find a space. Across from that, at the very top of what I would consider Liberty Square, is the riverboat. This is the Tom Sawyer riverboat, whatever the hell they call it. The Liberty Bell. Yeah, that's right. This will bring you all around the rivers of America towards the backside. One of the most classic and original things to do here. The stockade, of course. Great photo op. We could have from the hub entered this way. We're going to have to go down because there's we're going to have to go down here because I need to show off everything. You have the actual Liberty Bell, which mimics the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, has the crack and everything. This tree is was planted here. It holds 13 lanterns, which represent the 13 colonies. It's a gorgeous tree. I mean, Disney does such a good job with that type of stuff. The arborism. Hall presents, classic. If you want to beat the heat, you want to get out of this stuff for like 20 minutes, go sit down in there. Enjoy it. The animatronics are great. Obviously, Mr. Lincoln was Disney's, first stab at that kind of stuff. So, Hall Presidents, being the ultimate dream of being able to have all those animatronics. In here, you have a secondary guest relations. You have your capture the moment spot. Hello. If you don't feel like waiting up front, this is a much easier option to do guest relations. You have Sleepy Hollow refreshments. This has gotten a lot of talk recently because they removed some things that have been here for quite some time. The corn dog's still here, the funnel cakes are new, but they got rid of the chicken and waffle sandwich, which is insane. They've kind of replaced it with a sweet and spicy maple chicken and waffle, but it is, I don't know, people aren't happy. Like I said, we could have entered here through this. This leads us back to the hub. On the other side, you have Ye Olde Christmas Shop. You have another silhouette stand. I don't go to the Christmas shop usually because it smells like crazy strong. This is where you can get your little parasols, your little umbrellas, customized as well, just like the hats earlier. There are spots where you can get customized things. Actually, you can get customized ornaments as well in Ye Olde Christmas Shop. So there's a lot of options, for customizable things depending on what your budget's at. Maybe not customizable is the word. Maybe like unique, So, if you were to go this way, you'll end up at what sometimes is Rapunzel's meet and greet under that thing. They sometimes have the evil stepsisters under there. There can be a lot of different meet and greets that happen under that thing back there. But most of the time, what the main highlights are is Santa, Jack, Sally. Yeah. But there's also some seats to eat and stuff like that if you need to take a break. If you cut through there, you can get to Adventureland as well as the cheeseburger spring roll cart. Just want to say again, thanks to everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. I'd really like to make some stabs at the weekly goal today. It's very hot out here. Like I said, everything, you know, is a little, I don't know, desperate is the word. I'm a little bit, things are a little off behind the scenes, guys. So, again, I love being out here, and I want to be out here all week for you guys, and I want to be giving tours of each park this week and having fun and talking and keeping up with the stream, giving you guys good content, but I do have to make a couple bucks today. So if you'd like to help support the adventures, the PayPal and Venmos are pinned in the comment. This is Liberty Tree Tavern, probably one of your better options in terms of if you're an eater. Hi, if you like to eat, this is your spot. All you can eat, delicious food, delicious dessert, probably the best dessert in all of Magic Kingdom can be found at Liberty Tree. The Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake. Kent, how are you doing, sir? Jeff, good to see you all in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Diamond Horseshoe used to be different. It was all you could eat but different menu, more barbecue. Now they've become basically the same exact restaurant. So if you'd like to know what you can get at either of these places, it's all you can eat: turkey, pot roast, pork. The accompaniments are things like, oh, there you go. Yeah, seasonal vegetables, stuffing, mac and cheese, and of course the Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake. $42, all you can eat. I have my record. Wow, what is this, the best AC in the whole park right there? Holy, wow, it feels good. There was a time I went to Liberty Tree and I had 7 courses of food. I started with the Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake, and then I had literally 2 rounds of savory, and then I think I went back and I had some more Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake, and then I went and had another round of savory. I was eating, and I had wine. Huh. I had a glass of wine too. Oh, the end of an era. The shooting range is officially closed to make way for the new DVC lounge. Incredible. I gotta tell you, of all the things lately that I'm bummed that I didn't come and get like the last little fix of, it would have been this. It's hot. Okay, let's keep it going. Ooh, I just splashed some water on my face. We're almost done with our lap here, our tour. Obviously you can go out to Tom Sawyer Island, and I guess for a full tour of the Magic Kingdom we would have to go out there, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if that's happening. We'll see. I have no signal out there. I have 100 people watching. I don't think that's what we really need, is to be busting up our signal. But I can tell you everything you need to know about it. Cut through Frontier Trading Post, which is your pin hub here at the Magic Kingdom. If you need pins, this is where you're most likely going to find them. Wow, I got drenched. You'll still be allowed in. No hidden Ricky's back here either, huh? Wow, that's crazy. None, and there's no Pixie plushies either. No Pixie plushies and no hidden Mickeys, besides the few that I saw on that one rack of Pixie plushies. Oh, it's crazy. These things are selling out so fast. I can't believe there's no hidden Mickeys in this park. Wow. Anyway, like I said, this is your hub for all things pin trading. You'll be able to find people out here usually pin trading. I don't think today, when it's this hot, you're going to find anybody, but once things cool back down and life goes back to not Florida summer, you'll find people pin trading out here regularly. In a couple weeks, the Country Bear Jamboree is reopening to a new theme and new songs and new characters, yada, yada, yada. Ha. Yeah, how's rehearsals going? You ready for this new show? We only got like a week and a half. I'm excited. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, there you go. He's got the countdown ready. That's perfect. I'm ready to see Big Al and you. You've got a new name. What's his new name? Romeo, that's it, Romeo. I like it. It's better than your old name anyway. You look more like a Romeo. You guys have fun out here. Stay cool. Bye. You have some merchandising over here too at Big Al's, which is named after Big Al, of course, from the Country Bear Jamboree. Usually it's just outside stuff, fans, you know what I mean? Bubble wands, all that kind of stuff. Nothing crazy. The Country Bear Jamboree. Romeo, that's his name. I was gonna, I was gonna call him. I was gonna call him genderly ambiguous by neutral. For something cold and to stay frosty, Kent, thank you so much. Kent, starting us off today on the weekly goal. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for doing you. Like I said, guys, today is a day for trying to get some chunks taken out of the weekly goal. So if you have the ability to help out, today is the day. So thank you to Kent for getting us going. Back in the day, the Prairie Outpost used to have candy, drinks. It was kind of like a secondary shop, but they haven't opened this since COVID. So I think it's probably another one of those things. We're just going to have to wait and see how that goes. Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Yeah. Pretzels and churros, as well as my favorite stand in the entirety of Magic Kingdom, Westward Ho, which is home to two of the best snacks you can get on Disney property. The candied bacon on a skewer, get it sans chips. It's a couple dollars cheaper, and trust me, you don't need them. And also home to my favorite snack in the park, the jalapeno poppers. I love those things. It also has Joffrey's and some frozen drinks there too. If you don't want to go wait in those big coffee lines, that's a little hack. You can get them there. We also have popcorn back here. This is Pecos Bill's. We're not going to go through because it's going to lead us too far. But Pecos is the home to all your Mexican fare. You're going to want to get tacos, fajitas, quesadillas, I don't think quesadillas, but nachos, all that stuff. You can get all that there at Pecos Bill's. And we can skip the section I had left. No. This is a huge part of the park. Here we have Tiana's Bayou Adventure, formerly Splash Mountain. Tiana's, a lot of controversy around this ride. It's retheming. People like Pierce will be the first people to tell you. What can you say? It's the newest attraction here in Walt Disney World. It's the most popular in terms of the queue selling out. So, yeah. Michael, how you doing, man? Here you have the raft out to Tom Sawyer Island. If you were to go out to Tom Sawyer Island, what you're going to find out there is a lot of nothing. There's some caves that you can explore. There's a couple of waterfalls. There used to be Aunt Polly's, which was Tom Sawyer's aunt. And it was an excellent place to go and have lunch because you were kind of separated from the rest of the park. Again, I'm not going to do too much of this, but I will tell you that if the most genius thing Disney could have really done would have been to create a way to turn this island out here into Tiana's Palace. A retheming of Tom Sawyer, which is as problematic, if not more problematic, than Song of the South in terms of its tonnage. I'm not going to get into this kind of stuff, but anyway. The smarter move would have been to retheme Splash to maybe something like Moana, or there's just so many options. Moana really wouldn't have fit either. But there are a lot of options, and if it needed to get rethemed, I get it. The one thing I can't understand is how Tom Sawyer Island remains Tom Sawyer Island, and why it was not rethemed into, the most premier restaurant in all of Disney. It should have been Tiana's place out there. You would have to get on a boat just to get out there, or take a raft just to get out there. Would have just been laughing because I thought it was a kiddie coaster. The exit to which has some geysers that haven't worked in a while too up top there. Yeah. And if you were to venture down here, you'll find the backside of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, as well as the entrance to this part of the train. There are 3 entrances for the train, one in Fantasyland, one here in Frontierland, and then of course one on Main Street, USA. I have not been into this store yet. So here we go. This is nice. In my tour of the Magic Kingdom, I'm also going to go check out this new store, the Critter Co-op. I've been wanting to, but I haven't yet. Oh, very cool. Look at this. I haven't been in here in forever, dude. Oh, since this was a plastic shop. God, I remember when this was. Oh, wow, they did a good job in here. Look at all this. Wow. Oh, yeah, this is nice. Hey, they did a really good job in here. Really good job. Look at this. So this is the Firefly. That's just like everybody's big thing. It's kind of like the Banshee of this land, you know? Well, not of the land, but of the ride. Yeah, it's super unique. They interact with each other. They interact with the ride. They interact with you. You can get a girl or a guy, I think. Maybe it's all just one. Maybe it's... Oh, they have a plushie of all the characters in the band. Get out. This is nice.
I can wait.
You got some cooking supplies in here too. Look at this, milk chocolate, Bananas Foster milk chocolate. Wow, that sounds cool. Oh, the Marty. Oh, they have everything. All of our stuff is back here. That's good. Huh, downgrade, that's funny. I know, you hate it in here. Believe me, I get you. I hear you loud and clear, boss. You hate it in here. Alright, thank you. Hi, Brian. I'm using the name Critters with this ride. It's unacceptable. Okay, I got you. We got you. I hear you, boss.
No, you have.
Yeah, this counts.
We're doing pretty good. We made good time on this. Be good for playback too. It's nice, kind of what I was hoping for.
Pay 50.
Bow, 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 bow. I'm going back to Pecos if you're wondering why I'm going this way, because I need some water. I need myself some Watata. Thanks again to Kent for helping us get the weekly goal pushed forward. Like I said, today is a very important day for the weekly goal, so if anybody has the ability to help out with it, I'm trying to be open and honest about it. I really gotta get after the weekly goal today in order to guarantee that we're out here for the rest of the week getting this thing in. Doc, thank you, sir. Doc also always, Doc Pierce, these are the guys that are always helping out. So Kent, you see, you know, some new fresh name. Well, not fresh, but Kent's an older name. Hey, could I just bother you for a couple cups of ice water? Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. It's wild out there. Yeah, that'll work just perfect. Yeah. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Just ice.
It'll melt, right? It just melts, yeah. Oh, I know. I should do the same thing. Just get ice. All right, let's get after it. Whew. What's up? 12-hour work day. Good God, sir. That's insane. Oh, it smells so good in here. Hey, it smells so good. Wow. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna freak out. It smells so damn good. Wow, it smells so good. What in the world? What is that? It usually doesn't smell anything like that in here. It usually doesn't smell anything like this in here. Wow. Really like fresh and kind of vibrant. Dude, oh, let me tell you all about it. I'm going to tell Doc right now because Doc is one of the guys that he'll actually get something like this. Let me just finish up our one last spot here in Frontierland, which is the Golden Oak Outpost. Right now also has Tiana's beignets, but it has a new hot honey chicken with sweet potato fries and a shrimp gumbo with sweet potato fries. Two brand new items here. For a long time it was just chicken fingers and chili cheese, fries, all kinds of stuff like that. Dude, so I'm talking to my grandma a couple days ago, and she was asking me, like, how's work? How is it getting out there? I said, it sucks because I haven't really been able to get out into the park and stream, right? Because it's so hot. She says, well, what do you use to stay cool? I said, I've been using this little fan. This neck fan. But there's other ones out there, that are, like, going to do probably a better job. So what we got now, when I tell you you couldn't imagine how cold this thing is on the back. It has a compressor in it. It has a 2-point-something kilowatt compressor. It's a portable air conditioner, and it does work. Huh. The cold plate, like if you put it on your forehead, it's like a solid, I don't know, 40 degrees or something. It's ice cold. Like I couldn't even probably keep it on my, I could probably keep it on my forehead. Like, and it's so cold. You can't even believe how cold it gets to the touch, which is crazy. It has an actual like GPU compressor in there, you know what I mean? Like a not a compressor, I wouldn't call it. Maybe it's called a I guess it would be condenser. That's the word I'm looking for. Condenser. It has like a 2 kilowatt condenser. So far, we've been out here for an hour and a half. I've had it on full blast, so full fan and full cold, and it's only taken 1 bar down from the juice. So at that rate, That's 3 bars, an hour and a half each is 4.5 hours. That's a long time. Here's the trick with it, is it was like $200 something. But my grandma bought it. I don't have any money, like I said, right now. I'm broke as shit, which is why the weekly goal means more today than it probably has in months. I had some unexpected things come up at the house, and it was not easy to take care of. So, anyway, whether you're a new face, a regular face, or anybody, if you could consider donating towards the weekly goal today, it would go a long, long way. But my grandma got me this. It was a very nice gift from her. Oh, you know, I should have some water, actually, before I go. Because like I just said, the most important thing about being out here, in my opinion, is just staying hydrated. If you can do that, you should be okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's hot. Aw, you? Come on, man. You don't, of all the people, you are like the last one that should be doing anything. It's always got to be Sargento. Thank you, sir. It's $20 in from Sargento. No Woke Mountain. Goals and such. Thank you, sir. I'm going to readjust. Puts us up to 185 out of the weekly goal, most of which came in from Dawn earlier this week. Huge shout out to Dawn for helping out. Yeah, a little overwhelming for sure. You could treat me some mobile order. Oh, that's nice of you, Lily. Thank you. I got to tell you, more than a mobile order today, I think that the weekly goal is what I should be focused on. Even though I'm hungry, I should take that $10 or whatever and just put it towards the weekly goal. And trust me, it would go a long way today. I'll eat some tuna fish when I get home out the can, you know? Hi, Dawn. Thank you. I just mentioned your name and that you helped out this week more than just about anybody. So as far as Adventureland goes, oh, thanks for letting me take a sip of water because that was hot. It's a hot, hot, hot day out here today, man, I'll tell you. Starting in Adventureland, you have the Pirates thing for the kids. If you pick up your map here, you can then walk around the rest of Adventureland and complete this kind of, you can almost call it a scavenger hunt. It's called the Pirates Adventure. I've never done it. I've thought about it many, many a time, but I've never pulled the trigger on actually doing a Pirates Adventure. That's all technically I think that's technically an Adventureland, even though this is where the sign is at. I doubt that Pirates Adventure is not considered Adventureland, considering Pirates is an adventure. This is the backside of the gift shop, also one of the better, for sure, one of the better bathrooms to use. Some interesting top sevens, maybe. Made sure I mentioned that as I kept going. Oh, Eric, you don't, dude, no, Eric, come on, man. You got way too much going on. You got more going on than I do. You can't be. Damn. Thank you, sir. You guys, I hope you know it all goes a long way. $5 in from Eric. Thank you, sir. But please, just people like Eric, I want to enjoy the stream for free. You know, like Eric's got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Just like me, but a lot different in terms of his health. And I think that most of us, what we always constantly forget, and I try to keep myself in check with, is that even when things in your life kind of go upside down, one of the most important things that we can have is our health, you know? And when you don't have that, you know, life can be very stressful. So Eric, donating towards the channel is, you know, just speaks volumes about him as a person. And Eric, all I can tell you, buddy, is that the next time you come up here, I got a mod steak for you, all right? The next time you come up here for a couple days, let me, maybe you can organize it with Pierce, and we can come and get you or something, you know? Bring you down to the park. I don't know if you have a pass or if it's just day tickets or whatever, but we could go to resorts and go to Disney Springs or whatever, and I'll cook steaks at the house. Just to pay you back for all your generosity over the years. So here you have Pirates, the classic smell, the classic attraction. What's better than Pirates on a nice hot day going down into this ride, enjoying its story, enjoying that smell? It's just, that's incredible. You have the AP for Universal and Disney. Oh snap! Look at you, man. I don't even have my annual pass for Universal anymore. Fancy pants. Yeah, man. Well, maybe I'll talk to Pierce, and he's coming up in a couple weekends. But after that, maybe we can. I'll talk to him, and we can try to make something happen. You know. I'm not great driving around when I don't have company, but maybe Pierce Sargento will join me for a little drive up to your neck of the woods, and I'll grab you. You probably have to crash at my house or something. We got space. You and Pierce can share a bed. You guys can share a queen size. No, I'm just kidding. So Tortuga Tavern is kind of a heartbreak story because this used to be the best bathroom in Magic Kingdom. Speaking of, if we're only going to talk about bathrooms, this was the best bathroom in Magic Kingdom. Why? Because for me as a streamer, I was able to go and use it and leave my stuff out on a table. It was quiet enough that you could do that. You know who uses it now? Take a guess. Take a guess who's sitting right back here all the time, you see? Cast, that's who. It's all cast members now. Ridiculous. They turned it into a cast hangout. That's how you know Disney's ass over tea kettle. Well, anyway, this place has some good stuff. I don't even know if it's open anymore. It looks like it's completely closed in refurbishment of what it's going to become, which is like the Pirates Tavern. Probably going to have full-on booze here. That's my guess as to what's coming here. I know it's going to be a pirate-themed tavern, but what they haven't announced is if it's going to be, you know, like a real proper drinking bar. If you don't know this, let me tell you about it. Magic Kingdom was for a long time a dry park. You couldn't get anything. Couldn't get anything here. No booze at all. That changed probably when I would say Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios opened, one or the other. After the opening of those parks with the, you know, alcohol being widely available, Magic Kingdom changed its overall policy to a beer and wine park. But you can only get beer and wine at sit-down locations. So the theory of that becoming like an alcohol bar, I don't know. I hold true to the fact that it should be. But Pierce says it's not going to be, so we'll see. I don't know how that turns out. All right, now we are in Adventureland, ladies and gentlemen, proper, as it's called, Adventureland proper. Here you have where used to be the spring roll cart before it got its upgrade to right in front of the land because it's the premier attraction, the spring rolls. You have the Jungle Cruise Classic, redesigned about 5 years ago to get rid of its problematic elements such as, you know, Trader Sam and yada yada, these depictions of people that Disney didn't like. That has happened to many rides back here, including Pirates of the Caribbean. That was changed several times over the years. People forget it wasn't always just recently that Disney decided to do this stuff. You know, you'll remember that for a long time, the pirates inside of Pirates of the Caribbean that are with the lady pirates, they used to spin the other way. They used to be the men chasing the women. And then at one point it was changed to the women chasing the men. And that was long before Red was changed to the character that she is now, and not the person that was just being, you know, sold. There's a little pond back here people don't know about. These ducks know about it though. Those ducks know about it, yeah. They're like, this is the coolest spot in all of Magic Kingdom right here, out the sun. Relaxing in the shade where that water probably stays cool all day long. That's funny. So anyway, the Tiki Room, which I think we all really enjoy, but we can't go in because, as with PhilharMagic, it's insanely copyrighted, meaning that it's one of the things I don't get to do as often as I probably would if I was just here on my own. For example, I'd just go on it right now if I was alone, just to get out of the air conditioning because I love it. This is Aloha Isle, home to the original Dole Whip. That's right, the original Dole Whip, as well as sometimes flavors. They always change, so don't ask me. Here you have Aladdin and Jasmine meet and greet, and sometimes it swaps out to Genie meet and greet with Aladdin. This is Aladdin's Magic Carpets. Pirate Adventure, that's a good one for sure. Also want to give a huge shout out because there was a bunch of Venmos that came in. Doc threw in a huge Venmo at $50. Gina sent in a $20. Thank you for keeping the magic alive. And Dawn also. Dawn, you didn't have Dawn. Anyway, you're incredible. And different times, but right now it's mostly just get out of the sun area. This Campbell Spitz, as you just saw. Fun little interactive part of the land. Those little things over there, spit water. And down in this cove where the Jungle Cruise down in the cove there where Jungle Cruise is, there used to be these little boats that we could drive. They were like coin operated little kind of boats. You put it in the water, you didn't put it in the water, but you put the coins in, you drive them around in the water. They were incredible. I mean, a core memory for me as a kid. Those things haven't existed in a long time. Again, this is kind of my own personal tour of the Magic Kingdom that you're getting today. This hallway used to also have some Sorcerers of Magic Kingdom stuff in this cabinet that's long gone. This Sunglass Hut, you get your annual pass holder discount that, fun fact. So, and I do believe it applies to everything. But out of curiosity, we could ask, hey, can I ask you a question? Does your annual pass discount apply to every pair of sunglasses in here?
Almost every pair.
Almost
it doesn't
everyone.
apply on the Disney collection and the smart glasses.
And the smart ones?
Smart glasses for Ray-Ban.
I was thinking that, yeah. Those are the Ray-Bans you're talking about?
Yeah, they're smart glasses.
And so you can't get your discount on those.
You cannot get this.
That makes sense, yeah. They're so cool. My buddy just got them. I want them so bad. They're just too expensive. Thanks. So I don't know if you guys heard about the smart glasses that Ray-Ban just made, but they're incredible. And my buddy just got a pair and he was showing me the videos off of them. They're stupid good. Stupid good. I mean, like, the technology to that, it's crazy. It's like James Bond stuff. It's literally like James Bond. So this is the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. To us here in the stream, we usually refer to it as Stairs, the attraction. I love that name. It's a name I've always called this. I adore that. I think if you don't call this Stairs the attraction, you're not a real Tom Does Disney fan. This is a pathway that cuts us back over to where Liberty Tree and the shooting gallery were. What else? else? All the Disney guest services now have these little tiny pin boards that you can see that they also sell at the Disney store. They also sell them at the Disney store. So what I was just talking to you about, the little boats that you used to be able to drive down at Jungle Cruise. I'm going to try to see if these guys will be nice enough to let me show you. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. How you doing? Good. No, there's something in here I was hoping you guys could just let me go run and look at. Do you remember the little boats that they used to drive down near Jungle Cruise? They were like RC operated boats. They said there's one in here. Yeah, they said it's like a prop that you guys have on the wall. Thanks. I said they said, but I know it's here. I want to see it. Just so I can show you guys exactly what they look like. They were pretty big size, you know what I mean? I just want to see remember the RC boats that used to be down in the Jungle Cruise? Yeah, they said there's one like on display. Can we go find it?
Yeah, you can kind of just wander around the restaurant.
Well, thank you. That's nice of her. I think you can just wander around. That's cool. I know where it is, thankfully, so we're just going to go look at it. All right, so Skipper's actually a really good restaurant. There's a lot of fun things here in terms of theming and in terms of its overall attachment to the Jungle Cruise. It's in this next room over here. It actually has more of a deep root, this restaurant, to what's called the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. And here it is, right here. This is the little boat that you used to be able to drive down a Jungle Cruise. So they had probably 15 of these little boats. They were RC boats. And you coin operated them. You could drive them around. They were all basically little versions of the bigger Jungle Cruise boat. And this is the only one that's in existence. Things like that are what make a place like this, you know? We'll actually go back through this way. So I can show you the main kind of hallway. Food's great, you know what I mean? Excellent food. The pão de queijo here is a special kind of thing, you know? Little Brazilian cheese breads, they're off the hook with a, kind of a pesto, almost like a chimichurri.
There's no menu that has a price for all of them.
Thanks. Mission success. That was cool. Have a great day. Thank you. All right, so here we have Aloha Isle, which is your secondary Dole Whip location. Sunshine Tree Terrace. God, that was my first mistake all day. Isn't that funny? I got to the very end and I finally messed up what a place is called. So here you have Sunshine Tree is more themed around the orange version of Dole Whip. Hence Orange Bird. If you don't know the history of Orange Bird, he was created for the Florida Orange Grove Society farmers. Give me 1 second. My bad. I went into the store and I wasn't even paying attention. I gotta get an adjusted goal. Hold on. We're literally at the very end of our tour, and then I'm gonna pull off and get everything organized, because we did actually get several things that I need to acknowledge. Sorry. So as we come across this bridge here, the last thing on our tour, the full tour of Magic Kingdom, would be this. I saved it for last. This is Club 33 here at Magic Kingdom. It's if you're not familiar with what Club 33 is, it's the most exclusive thing in all of Disney World, basically. This is like a $25,000 entry fee, followed by dues that I can't even imagine. The top tier of, if you kind of want to consider yourself a Disney person, would be probably like living in Golden Oak, right? But after that, it's this, it's Club 33. This is if you are a Club 33 member, you've spent a good chunk of your life here at Disney World. It's an investment to make this kind of your home. This is the balcony, which you'll see people get pictures of. Usually you cannot take pictures inside of any of the Club 33s around the Disney property. There are 4 here, and there's the one, of course, at Disneyland, the original Club 33. Club 33 was introduced here to the Magic Kingdom first. It was followed by Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and lastly, Animal Kingdom. So This is what we were talking about earlier, the spring roll cart, of course. Its story is funny. You know, it's been such a weird ride with this spring roll cart. In 2018, this spring roll cart opened back where the Jungle Cruise was. It became so popular that they expanded it into a double thing, and then that double thing one day after COVID moved up here to the front of the land because the things had become so popular that people didn't even want to walk all the way back to the land to get them. They just wanted to literally, some people would come here just to get them, right? People would come here to get cheeseburger spring rolls and go home. I know people like that because I was one. That was incredible. Oh, also, if you were to, let's finish this off proper. If we were to come completely around opposite the way we came in, which is hugging the Tomorrowland wall and not going through the central hub, you can also hug this wall of Adventureland. It will lead you past Crystal Palace, which again, Dawn was nice enough to bring us to the other day. We actually sat right in that corner window, and when I tell you, the view down onto this water from those corner tables, plus the character interactions and everything, the set pieces, if you ever eat here, you have got to you've got to eat at that corner table. Yes, hello Doc. Yes, I did. I saw all you guys. You guys are incredible. And what I just was saying was that that's our end of our lap. So what I want to do is just take a moment to thank all you guys for that as we were going. And I want to just come over here to kind of a quiet area that might have some air con. And I want to make sure I acknowledge everybody's donations and just give a big shout out and thank you to all you guys and tell you what we're doing for the rest of the week. Because we are absolutely doing it for the rest of the week. Okay, cool. Very good, very good. So, usually one of the most quiet spots you could ever find in the world is right here. And today it remains just that. Quiet as can be. Yeah, so. Give me 1 second. And yes, I did. You're the man. All you guys, I made sure I was, whew. Yeah, we can do whatever you want, Elizabeth, because everybody helped out with the goal today. Okay, so give me 1 second. So, if I'm not mistaken, we should be... We were at 150 when we came in. It's 85. Alright, I think I'm doing my math right here. I started us off with the goal that Dawn had helped me out earlier with this week. And then I added on Lori's 15 from last night because that was very nice. We were just cooking last night. We didn't even do anything. So, and then I had Pierce and I also had Eric and I also had Kent's, which was 150 to 190. Okay, now I'm going to catch up. So Elizabeth also had sent us in the $20. We're going to do whatever the heck you want. I can walk around and whatever. Now we're free. I did what I was supposed to do. I wanted to make a full lap of the Magic Kingdom. It took us 2 hours to tour the Magic Kingdom. I think that's pretty good. And I got to say, shout out to this thing. It's just crushing it today. I feel so much cooler than I have in past days. Also, Jeff Cap. Man, good to see Jeff Cap out there ninja watching. I appreciate you, sir, with a 10. So we got to adjust that to 220. And I'm going to just do PayPal's. Wait, Elizabeth, you meant to send me two $20 PayPal's? Did you mean to do that? Because you did. One says from your virtual grandma, which is adorable, but the other one came in before that. Are you 100%? Are you sure? Did you mean to do that, or was this a mistake? with Elizabeth's plus Doc's 50, that's 310 of the goal. And we also had Gina, like I said earlier, who I had saw that one, but we have to add it in. But thank you, Gina. And that was a $20, and then Dawn. So we're just about there. I mean, what I'd like to do is get the weekly goal back up to where it was, considering we have all week now to achieve it. So I'm just going to call it there. I'm not going to mention another thing about it for the rest of the day. I'm going to let you guys just tell me what to do, and then we're going to enjoy ourselves. I'm going to continue to give you some history about the Magic Kingdom if you want. I can go back through, find some things more particular if you'd like. I had to send as good, so you sent two. Oh, what the hell? Well, I'll give you some Lego. I got some Lego for you. Alright, so let's adjust it. Let's, So Elizabeth was first to request a little bit of a slow kind of merch crawl through the Emporium, which I'm fine with. We can start back here. You have all these Munchlings mystery packs, which are cool. Some of the sets are a lot better than the other ones, I'll tell you that, in terms of your variety. Like this one has the Stitch. No, it doesn't. This one, which one did this one have that I like? Oh, the Darkwing Duck, I like that one. One of them has the Stitch, though. Well, look at Pooh. That one's great. Where is the one that had Stitch? Well, I guess they don't have it. It's gone already, I guess. That's crazy. These things are nuts. Oh, here it is. I found it. There he is, right there. The Stitch Lemonade. This is probably the box if I was going to try to get any of them, but obviously I don't mess with real Munchlings. I only do the Munchlings. I do pins, though. I like them Munchling pins. No, you guys are all good. Listen, hey, I know that PayPal considers me, because of the amount of money that I've made over the years through it, it considers me a business automatically, and it helps me do my taxes that way, too, because you can't just have a ton of unclaimed income, right, in life. You need to be able to be taxed as a human being. So PayPal Goods and Services allows me to be able to do all that. Wow, look at this lady's lanyard. Is so full. Wow, you have the best lanyard I've seen all day. She got two sleepers. She got Maleficent. I'm not trading, but can I see your mystery pin?
Yeah.
Just because I'm just showing off. Oh, so you have 3 sleepers. If anybody wants to come and trade, Sasha's your girl. She's got pins. Oh, he's got some good ones too. Look at this. Wow, you guys have great pins right now. Look at how cool. I mean, he's got 2 of the new Hidden Mickeys, and he has this awesome, like, vintage, I'm guessing, like Cinderella. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What kind of back does it have? Is it just an old traditional, like...
Let me take a look.
Okay. See, you guys are kind of more than what I've seen all day, but these two, Sasha and him, have lanyards that are stacked. Okay. Yeah, this is such a beautiful pin to just come and find, like, on a lanyard. If you were, like, a Cinderella fan, you'd freak. And I've been looking for mystery bags for Hidden Mickeys all day. I couldn't find a single one, so you could just trade for it too here. Guys, I love it. Good to see. Thanks. Have a good day. Have a nice day. Thanks. Sorry. The amount of pins out here today is pissing me right off. I wish I had my pins. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Sorry. What the hell? I could have just done so many trades. My pins don't come until tomorrow. Oh, that's guttural.
Wish she was.
Well, at least tomorrow during our full trip, we're going to be able to, our full trip of, let's discuss what park we want to do. Sorry, Elizabeth, I'm going back in the Emporium. I just got so distracted by all those pins. Is there anything in particular you want to see? I'm looking down at the chat right now. Oh, here's the Dapper Dans like I was saying earlier. This is where they come out at. Dude, this neck fan, I am going to call my grandma right now on the stream. You want to call my grandma? and thank her for this thing. Isn't that a nice thing that we can do? I wonder if she FaceTimes it more. She probably doesn't, but we're just going to call her. We're going to thank her for this. Because I got to tell you, this is changing. The fact that I've been out here for 2 hours and I can barely even tell, that's a game changer. Well, I'm calling you live from I'm calling you live from the Magic Kingdom. And I'm live on YouTube right now, and I've been talking about you all day because today I'm using this thing, and it is so incredible. This thing is so you wouldn't believe it. I probably feel a full 10 degrees colder than I should be. It's 100 degrees out right now, and I've been out here for 2 hours. I feel fine. You wouldn't believe it, how cold it gets on the back plate and everything, like the little piece of equipment that for whatever they're using, the space age technology, everything's so small and everything. The thing gets to the back plate on it that sits on your neck, it's got to be 40 degrees. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's helped me out tremendously today. I did a whole tour of the Magic Kingdom, and without this thing, I wouldn't have stood a chance. So, very kind of you. So thank you. Yeah, I will. Love you. We'll chat. Bye. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't come through here right now with all these mystery pins. I'm not trading, I'm just showing off all the amazing pins that are sitting in here right now. Another double set of hidden Mickeys. She's got a brand new hidden Mickey. Do you mind letting me see? I'm not trading again. I'm showing everybody how great the trading is in here right now. I've never regretted leaving my pins at home more than today. I walked around all day trying to find mystery bags for the hidden Mickeys. I couldn't find a single one. There was about 9 of them back there. You guys have another 4 or 5. Have a nice day. It's killing me. This is killing me. I'm about to buy a pack of garbage pins just to trade for all those. I really am. I am about to just get a pack of mystery pins and just trade for all those right now. But I can't. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. No. Not doing that. Not doing it. I'm not falling victim to any of this FOMO. Get me out of here. It's all good. Let's just keep showing. We'll see. As everybody is stacked. Another great pin. The completer for the Fantasia set. I'm just going through showing all the pins, and this is probably the best line of pins I've ever seen in my life. So you guys have a great day. Wow, if you were trading today, the Emporium would be like the spot for you because everybody's pins have been stacked. Stacked. How about this, ladies? Let's keep the FOMO up, shall we? And we'll see this lady's pins right here. So let's see what she's got on her lanyard. Oh my God. She has the full set of... Wow, could I just show everybody how off the hook your lanyard is? You have the whole set. That's like the most insane thing I've ever seen. This is like...
What do you need?
I don't have any pins to trade. But I've never been more tempted to go get some. Holy God.
That actually is the
You have the whole
complete
set. I know. Wow. This is insane. Hey, this is insane. This is crazy. Hers too. You guys, this is killing me. The amount of great pins on everybody's lanyard so far. She has the whole Stitch set on hers. Yeah. Insane. I love to see it. Wow, that's off the hook. Everybody is so stacked. Everybody is so stacked on their pins. That was unbelievable. That was the best run of pins. If I had my pins that were coming tomorrow, and I had just gone through this place, I would have just swapped out half of my pins. Not more than half. Holy God, that was, whoa, I don't usually get the FOMO, boy, but yeah, no, she didn't have the completer. They're not allowed to have completers. Wow, this is crazy. I'm freaking out. I've never seen anything like that before. That was so wild. And it just couldn't be tomorrow, you know? So funny that that's how that just happened to me. Because I swear, like I said, if I had just come through here with my pins that I'm getting in tomorrow, I would have just, I don't know, had the best trades I've ever had in my life. Not in my life, I mean the doctor's take pins and stuff. You can't have the world, but, whew. Wow, that was off the hook. I am flabbergasted at the amount of good pins I just saw in the Emporium. And I bet you in 30 minutes, if we go back through, it'll be totally gone. No hidden Mickeys on this thing either. Crazy. Hey, no hidden Mickeys for sale anywhere over here. Huh. The only way you were getting them today was trading them off of lanyards. Oh my God, I've never been. I have got to change the subject. I have got to get my brain off of this. I got to get my brain off this. Huh. Oh man, Wayne and Chezzy, very nice of you guys. Wayne and Chezzy also sent in a very generous $20 on the PayPal. Thank you both very much. Like I said, Chezzy, I've got your pin. Also, Lindsay, for the MK Tour, sent in a $15. Thank you, Lindsay. Appreciate you. It's Lindsay D there. Lindsay D, thank you. And Lori. Jeez Louise, Lori. Another person who's on a very tight budget. So, thank you very much, guys. Tommy's World Ninja and Leg. What the hell? I don't know. I'm going to read that in a second. But I'm going to get all this stuff reorganized. Actually, considering the time here, maybe what we should do is... maybe what we should do is try to duck the parade. That won't be easy. We'd want to probably be out of here before the parade. Because as you can see, it's already hard enough getting through these types of spaces. You just gotta keep walking. It's already tight enough getting through these spaces, the parade on en route. You get all these hardcore people that love to stand out here for this thing. I've always found that to be a very confusing thing. Why in the world you'd stand out here for a parade is beyond me. Why in the world anybody would hang out and wait for a parade is... oh, God. You're planning a Universal day trip August 3rd with your family to celebrate your 50th birthday. Okay, that's cool. Well, there you go. Maybe I'll have to finally get right and go over to Universal and not get the pass, but I can go over to the City Walk and link up with you. Alright, so I'm not going to look at these pins again because I just had the worst FOMO of my life. What I'm going to do is get a plan going with you guys. So, what to do, where to go, and how to get there. Ha! We did our tour of this place, and the food around here's got me twisted. Really twisted. So I think what we're going to do, what do you guys want to do tomorrow? What park you want to do? Should we just kind of like do it in a bit of an order from, you know, the popular parks? Should we just do Magic followed by Epcot Studios and then Animal Kingdom, I guess? Because we're doing them all this week. 100% guaranteed, on my word, as a human being. That is what we're doing, and it's going to be a good time. That was so crazy to walk through pins like that. No, I'm kind of... I can't stop thinking about it. What the hell? Oh, look at Elizabeth got some pins. I'm just checking the My Chat. These are ACs. The Taurus Up-Row Outstand series. Oh, I don't know. You know what this is called? This brand? Is Doc still in here? I want you to watch Nudie. Oh, Beauty and the Beast or Indiana Jones. Nudie and the Beast. I'm like, Nudie and the Beast. Who's Nudie? Look at my hair broke. That's the problem with having long hair is when you break it, it doesn't go back into the bun. It looks stupid. Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, I'll see Indiana Jones. We'll do the full tour, and I'll end at that side of the park, and I'll just watch Indy when I'm done. That'll be Wednesday, I guess, by the sound of things. No, Tuesday. And then maybe so tomorrow Epcot, Tuesday Studios, Wednesday Animal Kingdom, and then we're kind of. Is this the Coolify series? I'm gonna send you the link I sent my grandma. This one's Taurus. Oh yeah, it's the same thing you posted. Yeah, Coolify. You know, you got it. You aced it. It's on sale right now. Yeah, $150. It's usually like $180. It's pretty good. Oh, you do full tour of all the parks. Yeah, that's the plan. Don't forget to bring a battery and a few trading pins. Oh no, believe me, I'm bringing pins tomorrow. We won't see anything like that for the rest of the month. I've never seen anything like that. You know how often I've been trading? I trade every day. I've never seen anything like the run I just saw. Somebody just went back there, some coordinator, and just pulled the move. It's insane. It was just cool to see, I guess. I don't know. I guess it was cool to witness, but I'm a little torn up about it, I gotta tell you. What is back behind me anyway? It's this munchling. Maybe if I just kind of get the Pluto one, or oh no, This is one of the things we got Parker was this little, or Jenna got Parker was this little like Pluto kind of Build-A-Bear thing. I think that I had like the best angle on everything. I guess this probably is though. You're making me want to start pin trading. Well, it's fun. I mean, everybody probably should. If you come to Disney enough, there's no reason not to, you know? You have a box with some vintage pins. That'd be cool. I like that. I like vintage stuff. It's hard for people to kind of like... Everybody's so all over the place with it, you know? Some people trade vintage stuff high. Some people trade it low. Some people don't want it at all. I'm just getting everything copied, pasted, adjusted. Can you see have the AP Tiana shirts in here? They had them up at this store. I think you get all that stuff up there. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of the store. We gotta figure out a plan. Plan. Let's get a plan. Let's get a plan. I did my tour and now I'm lost. Maybe I go ride Pirates or something. I could go ride the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's cool. At first I was like, what is everybody looking at? Oh, it's like dance stuff. This is why everybody's lined up, because it's all these, because they're here for their kids. Goofy movie song. Oh, there's like 100,000 of these kids. How long's this line? Huh! Ah, man, my battery's dying. There's the end of the line. Wow, that was a lot of. That was like. I had to be like, I don't know, thousands of children. Thousands of them. No, that's nice. Special needs girl back here. I like that inclusivity. That's nice. How cool. That was something else. Alright, listen. We're going to get out of here today. I did my tour. And I'm going to be honest with you, Magic's not like... not my ultimate favorite place to be. And I want to make sure that... I want to make sure we don't overdo this here today. And that way tomorrow will be a lot easier for, it'll be a lot easier tomorrow to Dance the World by World Striders. This is cool. It's myself being exhausted by the time I get to the end of this thing. Right? They gotta be just murdered by the time they get to the end of it. Bind together and fall apart, and maybe love is a reason why. First time that I've seen it, singing it. All right, some popcorn, I believe. Yes. What you think? What you thinking? What you thinking? I'm thinking that we will get some. I wonder if they have all the Tianas. I wonder if they have that Tiana's thing up here, the Bananas Foster chocolate bar. Where's the Bananas Foster chocolate bar? Is that thing only back at the Tiana's thing? If it is, I'm half debating about going back there. They gotta have it up here. They have everything. Yeah, it's right here. One of these. Bam, bam, got the self emotion. Oh, thanks, man. That's cool. I like this beard. He said, "Hey, I watch you." I wish everybody was that easy about it. Hey, I watch you. Oh, okay, cool. I wonder if they still have the, oh, they do, yeah, the Tiana. So this was like the specialized one. Hi, how you guys doing? Yeah, I'm good. That's interesting. So, can I kind of make my own play on this thing a little bit? Yeah, awesome. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be the Cajun cheddar popcorn. Thank you. On it, yes, please, dark chocolate. Like a pretty decent amount, if you're all right with that. Nice. Thank you so much. On it, yeah, I'm gonna do the little cheese, the Mickey cheese crackers there, and probably the crushed Oreo too. It's very just chocolate and cheese. You wouldn't think it's as good as it is, but it's really good.
Have you tried our Cajun popcorn before?
So I don't know if it was the Cajun cheddar. I did this a couple weeks ago. Do you guys still have the normal cheddar? So it would have been this, yeah. Yeah, I did try this. I did this exact thing already, yep.
Our Cajun cheddar came out the wheat Tiana.
Sweet. Yeah, so this is the exact thing I did before, and it was delicious. And adorable. Those little Mickey cheddar crackers are crazy cute.
Nice addition to our toppings.
Sweet. Awesome. And can I pay for this back here with that? Oh, cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Sweet. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Have you been having a good day today?
It was hot, but it was good.
Oh,
I made a full tour, yeah.
Oh,
So I just got this thing a couple days ago. It's like a air conditioning net. It's like not even a neck fan, but an air conditioner.
Oh, wow.
When I tell you it's the craziest, it's changed the game. So
I think I need to invest in one of those.
if they let you guys wear them, you might as well. At least in here, it's not bad.
I know, it is quite cool in here.
Here's my
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Would you like a bag?
I would, please and thanks. Yeah. Is Perth kind of like upper UK? Is that why you guys have that kind of closer to like Irish Scottish sound to your accent?
yeah,
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it is in Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Central Scotland.
Yeah, that's cool. It's the best of all the accents from that little island that y'all are from. That's the best, the Scottish one. Right?
I can agree, but maybe I'm being biased.
Yeah, and yours is nice and distinct. You know, sometimes it's very hard to understand.
Yes, I agree.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. Thanks. Nice. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. TikTok dance. 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 I want to ask these cats where you can find this thing that they just filmed and shot. So I would assume it was for the dance thing, right? That's what you would guess. But like, where could you find something like that? Cassie has a question. When you shoot something like that, all nice and professional, it was just for that big group of kids that came down. Where's like something like that end up? It's for you guys, or it's through?
No. The group that was just doing
Yeah.
the performance is called Dance the World.
Okay.
Dance the World hires different vendors. They obviously pay Disney to be here, but they also hire camera crews, both video and photo.
And so it goes.
we
It's for
turn
you
it
guys.
over
It's
to Dance the
internally.
World.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
have
cool.
no
So through
use
your
for it
website
outside
or
of-
something like that, maybe?
We
Yeah.
have, were your kids in the parade?
Honestly, it was more of just the size of it. I've seen a lot of stuff around here, but just like the amount of kids,
That
it was
group is
off
called
the
Dance
hook.
the World. I own the website dancetheworldpics.com.
How many kids was that? Like,
That was 387.
when is this gonna? Is it ever gonna end? Yeah, no, that was cool.
We felt that way too.
Yeah. I just saw all the professional rigs. I love that side of stuff. It's what I went to school for, and I never got into it. So I ended up just doing the YouTube side of things. But the proper stuff just draws me right in. You guys have a great day.
Enjoy your day, bud.
Thank you. That's so cool, man. Those rigs are dope. Those were dope rigs. Dance the World. He said he owns the website. He's like dancetheworld.com. That's cool. Okay, well, we saw everything we needed to see here. You need a live Legoland. Ah, cargo. That's cargo. My cargo. That was good. We did like a real proper full tour of the old Magic Kingdom today. Now listen, if you're wondering, Tom, it's early. I know it's a little early. As discussed, there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes today that are now going to be able to be rectified, right? So, the smart decision for today is to handle biz, get the business handled, get everything done that I need responsibility-wise, and then I can come out here tomorrow, not mention that weekly goal one time, just let the naturality of it just occur, and have ourselves really like a nice week. Full of me not feeling any kind of pressure to have to get home or get out of there. Have a great day. Thanks. You know, I won't have as much going on tomorrow or anything at all, really, which is nice. Epcot is a big park to walk around. It does not offer the same climate as the Magic Kingdom in terms of that's a bigger walk. It'll be a lot hotter of a walk tomorrow too, and going through each one of the pavilions can be, yeah. And Pierce wants to do some Figment stuff. Yeah, man. I mean, we're gonna tour, and then I'm down to do that. Elizabeth has suggested on her day, Hollywood Studios, not her, but she wants to do Indy. I mean, I'm definitely gonna do some things. The trick with it all is, I don't know where this idea kind of came. This came to me in like kind of an idea this morning as I was laying around, just like thinking to myself, what would be like a nice way to do something like, hey, how are you? Something that we haven't done in a long time. Just walk and talk about the Magic Kingdom and really enjoy it. That was nice. I wonder if I know that gentleman. We might have met before. He said very confidently, I tell him, because I am awful with faces and names. That was cool. I like seeing people. That was nice. So a couple people today have mentioned that they either watched the channel or said hello. Again, another reason why it's important to stay out here and do this, because you know, and offer quality content. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought today was Epcot. Well, you know how you can tell that I wasn't lying to you? Look at what shirt I have on. I have on my Epcot spirituals. In case you were under the impression that I was telling you a falsehood. Wow, that girl was hustling. Sorry, boss.
You got.
Oh, the first time ever we're seeing it eye to eye. So I woke up. I was gonna go to Epcot. I had this like whole thought in my head. Oh, I'm just gonna go over there. I'll check out Communicore a little bit. Like try to see like what the viability is for doing some trading over there and stuff. And then it kind of came to me. Oh, my neck fan died. Yeah, out of juice. Wow, you know how I could tell? Because it instantly became so much hotter. Holy moly, I didn't know how much work that thing was doing. It just died. Hey, the sweat now pouring off of my brow started so quickly. Oh, wow. No wonder I've been so happy all day. Because I'm actually not dying from the heat. Oh, wow. So this thing's got 2 hours, 30 minutes of a full blast. Now, you probably didn't need full blast. Maybe you could have turned it down to 75% or something. You could have done like 2 on the neck fan and 2 on the cool instead of 3 on both. And that could have helped a little bit, but wow, it's insane how much hotter I just got. Ain't no gimmick with this one. Whoo! Yo! I'm actually dripping sweat. Now, there's no way this thing is. I had no concept how much this was saving me today. Hey, dripping down from my, from my face, dripping. Smell the roses. Smells better than Dookie, which is what that pond back there smells like. Wow, I got so much hotter. So it's not a neck fan, it's a portable air conditioner. This actually has a condenser in it. Not everything does, but this does. Whew. My goodness, it's hot. Whew, warm one today, especially without this thing running. I did not know how, I didn't really, without any exaggeration at all, it got so much hotter when this thing shut off. Tremendous. The heat, tremendous. Tremendous. You good? I'm going this way. You good? I'm going this way. You don't have to worry about me, sucker. I'm walking in front of you, not behind you. You can back up. Huh. You know how cars work? This is a cooker. Cooker, man. A cooker today. I had no concept how cold this was keeping me. And not just, what's incredible I think about it is that that's not the only part of my body that started sweating when this thing died off. I'm not going to get into more detail on that, but there are several parts of my body that are sweating right now that weren't before. So that idea of keeping your core temperature down through your neck is so true, I guess. I don't know. I thought this thing was going to be a load of crap. But I'll tell you, it couldn't have proved how valuable it was. Oh, wow, the heat in this thing is off the hook. Hi, Betsy. You're a little hot. Good God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow, wow. We are, holy shit. Wow, 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 wow. Holy moly. Oh. That's right, Betsy. I can't even touch my wheel. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. It's gonna be way too hot. And my phone's gonna die. It's gonna be too hot, my phone's gonna die. It feels like it's already. Okay, listen, if you haven't hit the like button yet, I feel bad because there's more of you here now than there was at just about any time in the stream, but it happens all the time, so there's nothing I can do about that. Tomorrow, same time, same channel, you know what it is. We're gonna go to Epcot and we're gonna do this again. And then we're gonna go to Hollywood Studios, and then we're gonna go to Animal Kingdom this week. It's gonna be a hot week, but man, oh man, did this thing change the game. I'm gonna clean it up right now because it's sweaty and get it plugged in when I get home. And I'm gonna try not to die right now from this heat. Thank God I got water in here. Huge shout out to everybody. A little heart to heart before I wrap it up. I was gonna have a bad day today. Today was gonna be a bad day. I woke up with way too much to handle than I thought I was gonna be able to. I said the only thing I can do is get out there and try to stream and make it a quality stream. And I hope I did that for you, and I just want to say thanks again to everybody. It was very nice of you guys to help get me to a point where today I can be kind of worry-free and get my stuff handled to come back. That was very, very generous of all of you. I am hitting the button. I am going away now. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Be safe.